In 1986, Romanian workers drilling for a power plant foundation broke through limestone and into air sealed for 5.5 million years. The year is 1986. A team of Romanian geologists is surveying a flat patch of ground in Dobrogea near the Black Sea town of Mangalia, where the state plans to build a thermal power plant. Cristian Lascu, the lead geologist, watches a drill bite into limestone. Most of these surveys are dull. This one is not. The drill punches through the rock and dirt rushes downward into a void. No one knew was there. What it has opened is a karst chamber, a network of low limestone tunnels and air pockets stretching about 200 meters into the bedrock. There is no natural opening to the surface. Nothing has come in. Nothing has come out. The air at the bottom reads between 7 and 10% oxygen, half of what a human lung is built for. Carbon dioxide sits at 3%, 100 times the level outside. Methane is at 1 to 2%. Mixed in are hydrogen sulfide and ammonia, gases the inside of a sewage tank would call assertive. Temperature is a constant 21 Celsius. Humidity sits at 100%. Below the floor, a lake of mineral-rich water has been sitting in the dark for over 5 million years, but the cave is not dead. On the lake's surface, white bacterial mats drift like floating islands. On the walls above an inner chamber called Air Bell 2, yellowish bacterial sheets, 2 centimeters thick, coat the limestone. The bacteria are not eating sunlight. They are oxidizing the hydrogen sulfide and methane that would have killed any tourist. Above these biofilms walks an entire animal kingdom, cave leeches that have lost the use of light, an eyeless water scorpion called Nepa anophthalma, first described in 1994, and at the top of the food chain, a 50mm centipede named Cryptops speleorex in 2020. The Cave King. It hunts in absolute darkness, sensing prey by chemical signal, not by vision. 37 of the species catalogued inside the cave are endemic. They evolved here, with each other, in the dark, on a diet of bacteria eating poison. The cave is now sealed again, but this time, on purpose. Access is granted by request and routinely refused. Fewer than 100 people have ever stepped inside. Entry requires an artificial shaft, scuba lines, and a hard limit on how long a body can tolerate the atmosphere. Romania protects the site as a national landmark. Biologists who have made it through compare the food web to a deep-sea hydrothermal vent, except this vent is on land, sealed at the top instead of buried under 3 kilometers of ocean. The cave is one of the few places on Earth where the entire ecosystem runs without the sun. For 5.5 million years, evolution ran one of its private experiments in a dark Romanian basement. The drill in 1986 was the first interruption.